most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Alright guys, back again. So we're getting her together for the experiment. Now I got a lot of options. Man, it sucks because I got thousands and thousands of experiments to do. But we're just going to do this one. So we got a log. Drilled it in about a minute and a half. The bit stayed cool, went right through. I mean, I could have even did it faster. I wasn't bottoming the drill out. You saw kind of what I was doing with the air pump. Use that air pump to blow the chips. And yeah, drilled right through. Not perfectly straight, so it's a little off, but so is my air input here. I got the high velocity, small diameter, and the high flow, high volume, large diameter. I've got 2 of those pumps. We're going to pump the air through these lines. This obviously is just going to be setting on the on top of that. You can see from my previous run if you look for the video. This is my invention. I call it forced induction combustion, but obviously that's been done a number of ways. I've never seen it done this way. So I got a lot of devices and ideas and things that I'm making. These are just preliminary experiments that I can show. And so yeah, it's just fun. This is what this is. So today, what we're gonna do, we're gonna tape that up, foil tape, keep it, you know, secure, and then once that jet flame starts happening, and it's hot, so I'm doing experiments. I have thermometers, but I really want to just get some accurate testing. So this is 25 pounds. I was gonna use a combination of this and this 5-pound aluminum stock here. Black, and I also, for my blowtorch, I'm melting down this silver bullion and this niobium. Ooh, look at my video at niobium if you don't know what it is. That is my treasure. I have 15 pounds. It's super dense, super heavy, shiny metal. It's got colors like titanium. It's my treasure. But I'm melting some of that, which has an extremely high melting point, with this silver. Now this is ferroniobium, 65% niobium, 35% iron, but it's not magnetic. It's got a lot of interesting properties. This is jewelry grade in the crystal form, but anyway, I do have a lot of pure niobium too, and I can do that, but for now I'm doing, this has a lower melting point than pure niobium, which is extremely high. So we're gonna alloy it with silver. We got this crucible here, but it's snowing right now, so we can't melt it down. I was just gonna take I have a cold air intake aluminum. I was gonna put it on top of this jet torch with this in the path and kind of direct it into the bottom of it and see how red hot it gets and see if it can melt the silver or the niobium or both. If it can melt that niobium, that's amazing, because acetylene just makes this stuff, an acetylene oxygen torch, which I have, just makes this glow red. It doesn't melt. So let's just let's get her done. Alright guys, back again. It's all cobbled up now, ready to fire up. So that's what we're looking at. We got sand in the bottom. It's a little wet, unfortunately, but that's okay. We got snow. It's snowing here in Michigan. We got that little bit of wood. I just kind of make a barrier so the sand doesn't blow around as much. And that's just the key. I also wrapped the underneath. I don't know if you can see it, but I wrapped those hoses with some rock salt and that aluminum, so that should melt it a little bit, but nothing serious, which was surprising because that whole bottom rim is glowing red hot the whole time. Perhaps we shall see. But let's go get the charcoal. It's not a lot of charcoal, but it's probably about 6 of them. Oh, some fell out. We got a lot less than we started with, but that's okay. Let's just fire it up. I'll be back. Alright, we got her on there. Fired it up like 10 seconds ago. It's immediately just starting. Whoa, fogged up the lens. I want to be able to see the stuff, so let's let it acclimate. Let's see. Just sparking for now, no orange. We got the 2 pumps pumping away in their little shelter. I'm just going to let that go until it starts doing the thing. Let's push down on it a little bit. Seal that gasket a little better. It's pretty good. It ain't perfect, but it'll do. That's just to keep most of the flame in there. If we have to move it over later, we will. But I think she's golden. She'll burn in. Get too much flameage out of there, we'll move it over a little bit. So what happens is you will see a red flame. So let's just turn this light off. So we'll start to see a red flame in a short period of time. Starting to make a little bit different tone. Snowing like a bejesus out here. You can't really see it, but it's starting. But this is 30 pounds of wood. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let it burn. We're gonna put that aluminum in there, and then we'll time it based on how long I decide to burn it. I'll subtract that from 30 pounds and we'll multiply that by about 8,000. There's 8,000 BTUs per pound approximately. And we'll get our, whoa, there she went. God, I love that shit. That's so fucking awesome. Woo-wee, baby. How's it going? Let's get that aluminum. We'll grab that aluminum out the garage. She's flaming. We'll see. I doubt this aluminum will melt. And it's 5 pounds. So we'll just. Oh, it's kind of. Oh shit. Shooting out the side there. That ain't good. Oh shit. Let's fix that. I'll be back. My gasket is kind of shit. It's kind of failing. So we're getting. Shut that off. Or we'll just let it burn for a little while until it burns in. I really want to just have to no fuck ups. Just let that go. We're wasting a lot of heat, so let's put that 5 pounds of aluminum in there. That should be good. Oh, we better get the thermometer. I mean, it's 28 out here. So let's get one of these thermometers. Sorry about the mess in the garage. I got over 1,000 experiments in conducting. So, boom. So we're gonna do some tests on making that combustion chamber bigger. But let's see. We're only at 100. What? 146. Let's see that flame. Where we at? Or 750, alright. So let's just you're at 28 degrees just a second ago. We're only up to 90 up top. Right about there, we're up to 200. And that's just minutes after ignition. The only reason we got this smoke, this bullshit down here, is because this stupid gasket idea. But that's gonna burn away. And no time. I think that'll actually prevent, once it's settled in, it'll prevent the wood from actually burning. So you just gotta let that glue and shit burn off. She's hot. Let's see. It's been what? Not even a minute. Oh, I was over it. 118. So about 190 so far. We got too much smoke. We're gonna set back. Whew. What a smoky bitch, I fucked up. But that's okay. Because that is a super clean, efficient flame. I don't care what anybody says. There's no smoke on that. That's actually burning the smoke as it comes off. So it's not going very high. I mean, that is a... Look at that color. It's the hottest wood fire I've ever made. And it's just because the way that it is. It's my invention. And I got a lot of ideas for this, so we're just going to keep working on them. We got the internal combustion reactor. There's a couple of them. Got a couple 5-gallon versions there. Those burn at a low temperature for a long period of time. It's like a way to idle a fire with no flame. And on the opposite scale with these big pumps, I can open air burn, or I can, if I run this in an enclosed container, I can actually cause an explosion. If you look back on my videos, I've actually caught just a little bit of wood trim in an old fire extinguisher, a real heavy one, carbon dioxide. He actually created an explosion when I hooked up one of these pumps to it. So that was pretty crazy. So needless to say, I don't do that anymore, but push that down. Hoping it burns in soon. It's burning the bottom, but oh well. Because we still got a decent flame up top. We've got that solid glowing base. You can see it's glowing underneath too. That's pretty fucking cool. Let's observe it, because I've never observed it from underneath here. Let's see, hopefully I got a good shot of that. Yeah, it just cooks away. So that's kind of cool. Now it's still torching on this side, but whatever. See the temperature. So we're up to 160 in spots, 180. Just gotta get hotter. See if I can lower it down a little bit in my grade. Let's get the welding gloves on and see. Alright, it's a few minutes later. I just lowered it down just a little more. I was at 300 degrees on the bottom, a little over, but the corners are only at 200. I didn't like that difference. The flame's still the same height. It's just being like compressed a little bit by the... That's widening the hole though pretty quickly. I'll raise it back up. Let's just see. Just burning the top. Slowing down the nozzle effect, so should I raise it back? Let me see quick. Let's see if it's heating up quicker. So it was 300 just a minute ago. 330. Let's go underneath. 330. So hard to see. Alright. Now let her chooch, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, it's been, I don't know, about another 5, maybe 8 minutes. Cooking away, see where we're at temperature wise. Starting to change color a little bit. Whoa, 500 degrees. See where we're at. Oh, 400 degrees, 5 pounds of aluminum. Okay, getting up there, 500. What's gonna happen? We ain't gonna melt this bitch, are we? That would be fucking-sane. I'll show you something. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but I'll show you the craziest thing I noticed. So aluminum melts at 1221 degrees. So we're at about 360 up top. Now watch this temperature. 983. That can't be right. It's that hot. So somewhere between 983, 971, find out when it starts dripping aluminum. It's that close. We'll see. Alright, just gonna show you something. Look how clean that is. That is fucking clean. That's a clean ass flame. It's been burning for exactly a half hour. It's hot. You can feel that heat radiating off that aluminum. Towards the bottom we got the same as earlier. We got a little higher temperature up top. We got almost 500. In between 400. I think this thermometer is very accurate. Right there. 983, huh? Just keep letting it shoot. Let's lower it down a little more. See what happens. See, I lowered it and I burned that to the top, so I got a different thermometer. 800 degrees, 900. Let's see what it is in there. I don't think it can really read. It requires that to be 1,000 degrees. Well, went as high as it could go. I buried the needle on it. It's a weirdo. Alright, I got the light on so you can't see the flame perfectly, but I just set it on there now. I'll just leave it. See what happens. Maybe move it over a little bit. That's about good. Melting. It's a good day, boys. Burning that wood, that's for sure. Turn the light off, see. Woo. A little uneven. I'll move it over until you see the bottom is still bright incandescent red then. Melting into the wood, so the bowl is red hot. It's literally melting into the log. This is sweet. That gasket was completely unnecessary and stupid, but whatever. We'll just have to put it on the rim of the bowl next time, maybe. Figure it out. It's a learning process, but still super clean flame. Not much smoke. Metal's still shiny. Temperatures we're up to yet. 800, 700. I hate how that glare happens. I was buried at one point. Buries the needle. Is this aluminum gonna fucking melt? We'll see. Alright, it's been about 45 minutes, so let's just point the laser at the top. We're hitting 900, 800. The whole top is like 900 degrees. You can't really get a read from the bottom. That might melt. 1221 degrees, all it takes. It's starting to glow a little bit. Can't really see it because I got my light on, but got some glowing aluminum. That's pretty fucking sick. I hope it melts. Holy fucking shit, I tipped it over. It is glowing fucking red. Oh, and it's snowing hard as shit. This is dangerous. I'm gonna stand the fuck back. I can't believe that's glowing like that. That's glowing. And hot. Getting here, it's melting for me, boys. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna let it see where we're at. I don't think this gauge is working though. 950. It berries and then this fucking gauge. But it's saying it's like 900. But it has to be hotter than that. It's glowing fucking red. That's sick. Wow. Just stay back in case it explodes. If it gets some snow on it, it might blow up. Blow molten metal everywhere. We shall see. We'll put some safety glasses on. Alright, it's been an hour and 10 minutes. It's glowing fucking red. Glowing as red as before. It's hard telling. Just need it to be pitch black to really see, but it's sketch with all this snow. But we're gonna let this cheech for a while longer. We'll burn the whole log, see what it ends up doing. But yeah, let's check the temp. 600. Yeah, I think it's cooling off because it's not getting as much air. Oh no, that was buried. So I'm just having a hard time with these temperature guns. Some spots they say it's 800-900, and I mean it's glowing red. It's gotta be fucking near combustion or melting temperature. Gotta be. We'll be back. I don't think it's gonna melt though. It's just too heavy. 5 pounds open air. If we had it enclosed, it would have definitely melted. Oh shit! I just noticed it looks like it's melting right there. Yeah, might be. Kind of looks like it. Ooh, that's sketch. This melts. Is it snowing? It is definitely bowed down. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe we can see. I don't like to be this close. Holy fucking shit. Bowed. Might even be burning it. Yeah, there's molten aluminum dripping off the motherfucker. I just watched it. You see it moving? Oh, that's scary. I think that'll keep the snow away, the outward pressure. And it'll just sizzle off, so hopefully the top stays cool. But we are melting this fucking 5-pound aluminum block. There we go. It's 1200 degrees. Took 1 hour to get there, but that's because I wasn't really doing it efficiently. This is insane. So let's see what happens. And that's a nice piece of aluminum. It could have been useful, but we're just gonna fucking send it. We're just gonna burn it away. See if it melts completely before it falls down again. Oh, what's it gonna do? See shit melting off. Cool. It fell in just now. Holy fuck, what's it gonna do? It could explode. It's gonna do that thing. I guess you only live once. The block's over the air supply in the stainless steel bowl. Probably just melting away. It'll probably start boiling. I don't know what it's gonna fucking do. This is incredible. It might just burn away. Remember, it weighed 5 pounds, so I'm gonna weigh it after this if I can. Oh, that's fucking glowing. It's glowing pretty good down there. See that? Edges are melting. It's like a little foundry. Kind of cool. See what that aluminum turns into, if it starts boiling or burning, or what's it gonna do? Here's liquid. Awesome. What's it gonna do when it hits the air though? Is it gonna start splattering out? I don't even know. Well, I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna throw a little bit in there so it's up there. Alright, I'm gonna jump out of the way. Let's try it again. Well, in conclusion, aluminum is molten as fuck. I'll just leave it, let it cool off. I'm gonna dump some more water. One benefit of this thing that's so cool is that one cool thing about this whole system is that it pretty much goes out instantly when you shut the air off. Oh, you hear that? Sounds crazy. I'll disconnect my air lines because we don't want the heat backtrack. Well, in conclusion, that was fucking awesome. I melted the shit out of that aluminum. Obviously, it fell in. It kind of, and I started pouring water on it and fucking around. But yeah, it was like a foundry. It just started melting in. It got molten. It was red hot. So 1221 degrees, easy. I could have done it way faster too if I would have. I didn't even think it was gonna melt. So if you like this kind of stuff, keep watching. Ideas, comments, any kind of likes, anything that really just promotes my channel, promotes the videos, gets me moving. So yeah, so I'm working on like simultaneous, like a ton of patents, and so this is just what I do for fun. So if you like it, till next time, have a good day.